Your feet are the windows to your soul.
It's like a Macmillan cancer morning in them toilets.
My dad always used to say, guess I like fish, they go off after 3 days.
I'll get my mum on you.
You should never judge people by their actions.
I want to work at a bank one day.
Deodorant.
What? I would have coffee up my ass.
And they're called London Comics. Anyone who enjoys fireworks are fucking simpleton anyway. It's fucking lights.
Oh, right, steady.
Go fuck yourself at the lights. I hate dog owners.
I think we don't call enough people cunts. I think that's where the problems are lying. But your body is incredible.
Yeah.
And so
Oh, thank you, JoJo. Yes, what's happening, fairies? Thanks for downloading this week's episode. Before we get into it, we just want to let you know we're now on Patreon. Yes, so from just £3 a month, you can support the podcast. You'll get a bonus episode each week and early access to our public episodes. For a few quid more, you get loads of great bonuses, including discount on merch, badges, signed posters. Tony, where can they get on Patreon?
You'll find us on patreon.com/HotWaterComedyClub. Hello, everyone.
Oh, we started.
We're starting. It's avant-garde, JoJo. It's avant-garde.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Hot Water's Green Room podcast with me, Tony Carroll.
South, Jamie Hutchinson.
And today, Jamie, we have a special guest.
Very special guest, Mother Piss Can.
Oh, I'm having that as my superhero name.
The mother I wish I had.
The matriarch of the podcast.
JoJo Sutherland.
Yes.
Oh, hello, everybody.
JoJo.
Mother Piss Can.
That's how I
That's
see
a good
you.
title.
NPC.
Yeah. You're one of those ever diminishing names,
Yeah.
a list of names, should I say. That way you see on the lineup, we went, oh, it's going to be a fun night at least, do you know what I mean? Don't like when you get all these fucking dungaree wearers and that. Oh, fuck off, lad.
Well, you get all the people that plan to do the gig now, do you know what I mean? Like, sensibly and prepared and sober. And I'm like, and he's sitting in the green room with notes. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You actually thought about this?
You soft twat.
So shit, it really freaks me out. I'm like, what are you doing?
You got your little lime and soda, have you? Your little lime and soda.
You can't plan for this chaos.
Exactly. Your lemon soda and a piece of paper and a pencil. You're in the wrong job.
Your career's going better than mine, is it? Rats. Sellouts.
Oh, you're on TV? Well, bully for you.
Fuck off. How are we, mate? Stay free. Have a wonderful weekend.
I have had do you know what? I mean, I got through yesterday, which was 6 shows at Hot Water.
They're long, aren't they?
I don't know if it was a hangover or come down. I don't know. It was every kind of fallout from bad behaviour imaginable. And I didn't know whether to start drinking again or I didn't. Yeah.
I think you have to, don't you? When you're like that, you just have to go, fuck it.
But it's really risky because you kind of go, I'm going to have a drink, but I don't know if that's going to kill or cure me. Do you know what I mean? But if it kills, do you know what I mean? It's that kind of going, oh, no, I fucked it.
Rolling the devil's dice, innit?
Yeah.
And then you end up staying out the next night again. You're like, and then
Yeah.
Sunday, you're like, kill me.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But then I was talking about people being wankers. I went and had some reflexology today. Some self-care.
What's reflexology?
It's when somebody pushes your feet. Your feet are the windows to your soul. So they say, yeah, so somebody squidges your feet. It's fucking agony, but apparently, yeah, if your body's full of toxins, yeah.
I do a bit of reflexology on myself.
Do you?
Because I pick my toenails and eat them.
Oh, no, so I was just going to be wanking.
Too hungover to do. Because I woke up and thought on Saturday, and then because Friday was the arena show, because we have a word arena show, so obviously
10,000 people in an arena. Right. Do you know what? I honestly am jealous beyond belief, but incredibly blown away and impressed and amazed and like, good on you. It really is changing the game.
It's still hasn't sunk into me. Like, it's like that's fucking mega. That 10,000 people is a lot of people.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. No, Wow. I mean, I'm
enough.
like stupidly envious.
You've got a really good fan base, like, haven't you? You know what I mean? Loyal fan base. As I say, people just have them from all over the place, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Madness.
all into the country.
Yeah.
But the after party was sick. So,
what we remember of it.
Yeah, backstage, Adam went, I've got surprise for all the performers. Like, you can get to go in a Hummer limo. But I was with my new lady friend, as we've discussed, and he went, there's only room for the like the performance and that, so don't worry if you just want to walk with your new lady friend and that. I went, oh, it's not even a debate. Do you mind getting your own way to the after party? I'm going in the Hummer. Fuck off. Did you? Yeah.
You left. Well, she's gonna fucking leave you soon.
Yes.
No. Do you know what? I fell in love with her.
Oh, yeah,
sorry.
That's all right.
Sorry.
The Matthew can do it.
Yeah.
Dylan's got you there, 1-0, lad. Yes! Dylan, 1-0.
Why are we not like say her name? Have you got somebody else on the go that we don't know about?
No.
He just likes to keep a private life's a happy life, isn't it, Joe?
Yeah,
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay. Oh, that's where I've been going wrong.
Even though he tells everyone that he sleeps on a fucking shit-stained mattress.
Oh, bless
Yeah,
him.
but
I know.
get
I've met her, though. I fucking fell in love with her. She's
Oh,
adorable.
she loves you, yeah.
Oh, we had a absolute blast in Edinburgh last weekend, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
I've only spoke to her on message.
Oh, really? Why?
Oh, not like that.
No.
I haven't been messaging Jamie's girl
It's
behind
all
his
coming
back.
out now.
Oh, that'd be a good...
No one's safe.
We need the content, though, don't we?
No, Jamie was out with it, like, I think it was the first date, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I was out, and we were both drunk, and then we were texting. I was texting his girlfriend, and she was texting me back, just saying, like, I was saying, look after them, that, you know what I mean? Nice.
The
But then he's just left it to walk fucking
Yeah,
in the streets of
exactly.
Liverpool, you know, to an after party, which is approximately about a mile away.
To
In
be
the freezing
fair,
cold.
To be fair,
snowing.
I'd have done the same. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
to be fair, it is a Hummer, like, isn't it?
To be fair, what's the perks of the job? And, you
So I've
know.
been booked in for April. We've been going out a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Here's me out.
It's me ass.
Oh, no, I'm joking. Oh, God. It's going to kill me. No, I'll have to be with my friends, don't worry.
And then,
Yeah.
Louis Van was it?
Loop pad. And then, it's just one of those, and it's like being at the Fringe. I walked in, and I just thought it's it's going to be just like Adam's family, Dan's family, and all that. And I walked in, and JoJo was there, Mark Nelson, Kai, and it was just like, and then Callum, Brennan Reese, and it was just like, every time you turn, it was just like, get in.
It was, isn't it? It was like Gareth
fucking
Miller.
sick.
It was great.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Loads of coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was like a Macmillan cancer morning in them toilets.
Oh, God.
It was a sick night, mate.
And then we broke into Have a Word Studios afterwards. We went after the after party, then we went to somewhere called Teddy's, then we ran out of places to go, and then someone just said we got the keys to the Have a Word Studio. So we went in there and fucking drank it dry.
What time was it finish?
We Stew that. we got in at 6:30.
Yeah.
I think what Mark Nelson got in at 8 and just have to
Well,
go.
yes, so we all went back. So Mark and Kai and who else was it? I can't even remember who was fucking there. All had these apartments, and we went back. And at 8 o'clock, Mark was like, "Mark, my train's at 20 past." So I was like, "All right, you go get your train. I'm having your bed."
that was
so
really
I slept
rough,
in
that.
Mark Nelson's bed, and then got kicked out at 11 or something, and then went back to my youth hostel. I'm staying in a youth hostel always. What a fucking adventure this is. I'm 56. Yeah. I genuinely, because I normally stay with Binty, right?
Yeah.
But I'm going to be here. I was here for a week, and I was like, it's a bit long to impose on someone. Do you know what I mean? My dad always used to say, guests are like fish, they go off after 3 days. So I was like,
That's a belter.
and Amy's pregnant and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, and I was just looking at hotel rooms and stuff. And I saw the youth hostel, and it's 20 quid a night, right? Yeah. But that way where I was like, I genuinely was like, I booked it, and like, they said, oh, you have to have your ID. And it did cross my mind, am I too old to be in a youth hostel? But do you know what? There was some old bint that was fucking... She was 61, who then she'd been in another youth hostel with some old bint that's 93. I think it's filled with old cunts like me. I think we've cleared out the young ones.
Just staying there just so you can say youth.
Are you sharing dormitories?
Dormitory is a 6. So on the first night I went back, I'd kind of gone in and put my little label on my bed, which was I'd claimed, and then I came back and someone was in my bed. I was like, what did I do here? So I had to get the receipt. So I ended up in the top bunk, which that's not good with my knees. So then and then the next day I swapped again.
Is it like prison rules? Bottom bunks, you're the leader.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely the leader. I'm in charge. Oh, but you know what? It's all right.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. Cheap,
You're one for an
clean.
adventure, though, aren't you?
I love an adventure. Well, I just think, why not?
Yeah,
just
we've
say
been
yes to
talking
everything.
how shit plans are.
Yeah, we're just saying that, like, you can't plan for fucking our lives. It's
Plan
chaos,
for
innit?
life, lean into the chaos a bit.
Yeah.
Say yes, roll the dice.
I stayed in a hostel in Manchester once. There was a load of Irish people and me. And the one lad that was staying there
Well,
was...
you're not Irish.
Yes! What
Irish people and me. What's the separation of you? You're special Irish, Dylan, is it?
Don't insult me in front of my mum, mate. I'll get my mum on you.
I'll get my mum on you.
there was a lad that was staying with us called Danny, and he was great crack, so he just came out drinking with us. And they found out that he was just out of prison for attacking someone with a machete.
Wow.
Yeah, but he was sound, so we just kept him about.
Well, that's the thing. You should never judge people by their actions.
He's done his time.
Exactly. People can turn around. Yeah. I mean, you fucking machete someone once and you get a
come
reputation.
Oh, yeah.
Terrible. I like hostels. Hostels are cool.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I genuinely had no idea. I've never stayed in a youth hostel.
I
and it was,
couldn't, me. I just couldn't.
I mean, it's better than some of the shitty hotels. There was a hotel
Yeah,
I
but I
had in
just need-
Stoke that was like crawling with fucking infestation and
I need
people
my
just
own,
out
I
of
need my
prison.
own space, you know what I mean? I couldn't sleep with like
Oh,
random
right.
people. I'd just be worried if I got, assaulted sexually.
Right, okay. that happened a lot, Tony. Yeah.
It's the way you march your back when you sleep, though. No one gets that.
Yeah. Stop putting your arse in the air. Yeah, that's never bothered me. I can sleep anywhere, literally. And yeah.
Yeah, like that was just a joke, but like you want when you want your own personal space, you know what I mean? And I snore a lot as well, so I reckon people would like put
Well, that
things in
doesn't
my mouth.
bother me because I snore, I grind my teeth, I talk in my sleep,
I'm the exact
and I
same.
fart I just because something about women in a certain age, over 50, air just comes out with no warning. So yeah, I'm just like, I must be the noisiest thing when I'm sleeping at night. But,
Yeah, I must.
but
be,
I don't have to listen to me, so
That's true. Yeah.
I have to sleep with podcasts on.
do you?
I have to fall asleep to something or the telly on or something.
Oh, okay.
Can't sleep in silence because then all you're left are with your thoughts.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't want that.
Those little voices again.
If I've been on a coffee all night and I'm struggling to sleep, then
See, that's the other thing. So I can drink coffee and go to sleep. I was talking to
Oh,
somebody else. I can drink.
coffee's.
Oh yeah, no, but also, but I was just about to say that, and that as well.
I don't drink coffee.
So it can keep me awake, and then when I've decided I'm going to sleep, I'm going to sleep
Yeah.
with
But,
the other kind of coffee.
Yeah. I don't
Are
drink.
you really
I don't
trying to pretend that you're not talking about cocaine, or are you not allowed to say it?
No, my dad watches, and he watched.
Oh, right.
He watched an episode when I talked about the time my gran got bent over the sink and wallops off my granddad as she was walking in the room. So I've got to,
Be careful.
I've got to rein it in a little bit.
Rein it in a little.
and-
I don't think there's anything about you two that reins anything fucking in. Are you having a laugh? Gee, honestly.
What if
That's
we
what I
wanna
was looking
change-
forward to it. I was like, you can't shut up. You're
What-
not saying
what-
coke instead of.
What if
fucking
we
what?
what if we go for an interview in a few years and we want a good career?
Yeah.
It's gonna be online forever.
Tough shit.
I want to work in a bank one day. Oh, yeah, but with the coffee, I need to not listen to like rain, sound of rain on Spotify.
Okay.
Like,
Well, that's like having reflexology. It was all just sounds of water and people pressing your feet. It's lovely.
Do you remember that thing when fish ate your feet?
Yeah.
That was a thing, wasn't it?
Oh
for
yeah,
ages?
that's just still going
There was
on.
something about health and hygiene, but it was always,
imagine.
I know.
I know, fuck that. I don't
But it's
know.
like all these fads, isn't it? They think it's amazing what takes off. Like
Yeah.
who was the first person to stick their little feet and decided to get little fish to eat them?
I think people just sit there and think of like the most weirdest things, and, go,
Yeah.
and it's like an in joke, and they go, "Let's see if we can get this trending."
Yeah.
Deodorant.
What?
Yeah, what's that about? That's a myth, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Just trust your natural musk. We're all adults.
No, because we know the difference between the fucking stink of someone with BO and their natural musk. There are some comics that you really kind of go, oh, come on, someone needs to tell you. It's going to be me.
I was just about to say, I've been in green rooms before and thought, what the fuck? But I couldn't tell anyone.
I was in a pub one chair, and this is how much I know this comics stank. Is I was at the bar and I went, oh, that smells like X. And I turned around and it was there. I went, fuck.
Because people do. Because people do have their own smell. You can smell.
I can smell at the speed of light.
Yeah.
I felt like an Avenger or something.
Yeah, that's your superpower.
It is a superpower.
Good at sniffing.
Are we back to the coffee again?
No!
He's been training for years.
Peruvian, I think.
When my kids were little and you'd have their friends round for a sleepover and all the rest of it, and I'd find things. I'm like, oh, I don't know who's this. Who's this top? And I'd sniff it and know which kid it belonged to.
Yeah, shape people have their own smell, don't
Yeah.
they? Like, when you're younger and you used to go to your friends' houses, you used to have certain, like, smells.
Yeah, well, we've spoke on here because I love the smell of my mum's washing basket.
Yeah.
Because it just reminds me of,
Well, it
home.
evokes nice memories,
simpler
doesn't
time.
it?
Of home.
Yeah.
Aww. Smells are great.
That's what they say.
Well,
the
some
most
smells,
smells are
obviously.
smells the most nostalgic thing you can do is what they say, isn't it? Whenever you smell something that's most likely to bring you back to a point.
Smells and music,
Yeah.
whatever songs, music will take you back to a certain time.
Oh, yeah, if you had to lose a sense, what would it be?
Oh.
Well, I've already
I
lost.
lost my smell.
I lost my sense of worth. Through
Self-esteem. Taste probably wouldn't
Yeah,
bother because I'm
taste.
not that bothered about. I'm not one of these gourmet people that likes to taste their food and wine. Can give
Yeah,
a
I'm
fuck.
not either.
I'm
It just goes in. You know what I
People
mean?
fucking blag that anyway. Do you
Well,
know what I
that-
mean?
yeah.
When people think, oh, we need more salt. Fuck off. Who do you think you are, you little dickhead?
Yeah. No, I could live without taste. Yeah.
What's with the wine thing as well? Where they swirl it round and they smell it and they taste it. Just fucking get it down,
Yeah.
and get some fucking coffee and have a big fucking heavy night.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Fucking sitting there like that, swirling the drink. Fucking blow coffee up my ass.
I mean, I suppose some people enjoy the finer things of life.
I'd rather have coffee up my ass.
That would numb it, wouldn't it?
What?
That would numb it.
It helps with the page when he's sleeping in his hostel. Oh, dear me.
Have you always been a big party, Joe?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I love it, me, I can complain about it when you fucking go over and that, but you know what, the life. If
Well,
it's
like-
just short, you fucking have it.
Well, that's my attitude.
You know what I
Life's too
mean?
short. And I
It
kind
is.
of think, obviously, there was a stage, maybe a little. Was I sensible at one point? Because my upbringing was chaotic. My parents were very eccentric. And I do a joke on stage about the fact my parents were very posh and very eccentric, which is like, fuck, because if they'd been working class and eccentric, I'd been taken into care. So
That's very
there's a real
true.
difference between, do you know what I mean? Just a bit of money. And so they were always chaotic and they drank a lot and it was kind of, and so I've always kind of been around it and I've always been a party girl. I am a definite FOMO, fear of missing out.
Oh, that's the
I've got-
biggest
Yeah,
thing
I
ever.
absolutely. I can operate on very little sleep. I've got such incredible energy, and I don't know whether I just but even when the kids were growing up, I was still like a bit mad. But then I had a brain hemorrhage, and that was kind of changes your attitude, sort of your priorities.
Yeah.
And then I did say to a friend of mine, I've been mental ever since I had the brain hemorrhage. She was like,
No,
you were
can't
mental
use
before. I thought there was a sort of semi-sensibleness about me because I had the brain hemorrhage at 34. I thought I'd been vaguely, but no,
Fuck that.
I think everyone just if you've got it, haven't you? Like if that's in you with the FOMO stuff and that. Like if I see my mates out without me, I get a cob on bad. I'm just like sitting like that. Like,
but I think it is.
Looking out the rainy window.
Yeah, it's like Spotify playlist. It's not even raining.
But I think it
Buckets
is.
of water
It's a
on me with
skill set. But I count it as a skill set. Do you know, like people are good at drawing and people are good at maths. I'm really good at staying out really late. I'm the best. I'm really good at it.
I'm full-time sesh head.
And what's more important in life, being able to draw or being able to socialise?
Exactly.
Really? Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean?
No
And
one's
I always
asked.
rise to the challenge. And do you know what I mean? I never miss gigs. I'm never fucked off my face. Or do you know what I mean? Yesterday, I'm I'm not impressed. I'm just, that's what I do. Still manage to be absolutely fucked. And go on and perform. And sometimes better. I think if I'm too sober, too together, too kind of, then that's when the doubts go in my head. When I'm like really sober, kind of, I'm like wide awake. I'm like, I don't like this.
I think you start overthinking things. Yeah. Me and Jamie talk about on the last Patreon episode about when you go to gigs and you're fucked and you just fuck about. Yeah. There's nothing better, is there? On stage, just like, I'm not asked.
But that's the key. But we were talking about this. But that's the key to comedy for me. Is the less you give a fuck, the funnier you are. And I think when you're really sober together, do you know what I mean? I think you give too. I give too much of a fuck.
It's scripted a bit, isn't it? When you like that, when you're very prepared and stuff like that.
When you're far too kind of in control, you just
That's exactly what I did on the Sunday show at Monkey Barrel.
Yeah.
Because we'd done loads and we'd been out till 4 every night.
Yeah.
On the Sunday, I was opening and obviously there was like 20 odd people in because the match was on and that. I just went, look, I'm normally high energy. I can't be arsed. I'm hungover. So we're going to go through my set and it will be sound.
Yeah.
And then just did it completely laid back and it was just mint some arse about.
Yeah.
Me and Alfie was on, and we both just had complete apathy for the gig. Just like, can't be arsed being there.
But then it is, and then it's a great gig. And I think as well an audience want to be in the room with somebody who's been authentic with them and being real rather than, and then this happened. Fuck off. Oh, no, I don't believe you either.
There's no person. That liar. We spoke when we went out, because we both same in that we reference points of the night that's gone before and involve people in the crowd that have been spoken to. Not necessarily crowd work, but if someone has an occupation and you're speaking about something that relates to that, you can just go, you know what I mean, don't you, John? And they're like, fuck, they remembered my name.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because I do about going on Bumble, felt like I was selling my house, and the estate agent went on, and I was like, like an estate agent like you, Amy. Do you know what I mean? It's like, and people do, they just that.
Just them tiny details, though. It's because
because you're in the room, you're present, and you're paying attention. Yeah. Because the one thing with all these prepared comedians is they don't fucking listen to any other acts, and they only go on and do what they fucking do. And you go, well, you spoil it.
It's fine, but it can be sometimes a bit cold, can't it?
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's a disconnect, I think.
Yeah. Fuck them. Yeah. And they're called London comics.
Apart from a couple who we like.
Yeah. If you've seen them on there.
Loads of them. Yeah. Although the ones I don't like, no, I don't like them. I mean, that's common knowledge.
Hey, and you fucking stink as well.
I keep saying, I get acute. What's this? My career limiting honesty that I have. But it's like people are like, oh, you slag people off. Like, I don't slag people off. I call people out. There's a fucking massive difference.
There's a massive difference.
And it is that thing people go, there's nobody in the world in comedy that could go, oh, you said something behind my back and I didn't, the only way that would happen is if I'd forgotten to tell them.
Oh, well.
Oh, all right. Oh, sorry. I didn't realise. No. Did I not tell you to your face? Here you go.
Yeah, you are a cunt.
Yeah, 100% gold carrot.
Do you need deodorant, Jimmy?
2-1 Dylan, baby.
Mom! Leave my baby boy alone. Unless it's really funny, in which case have him. Everything gets thrown under the bus as long as it's funny.
Absolutely.
We are kind of callous in that respect, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
If it gets a laugh,
Well, you do bit-
Fuck who gets her.
Well, we do quite personal stuff because
Yeah.
I do a lot of stuff aimed at my mum. You do
Yep.
aimed at your kids. You fuck deal with it.
No.
It's your own fault.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I haven't
think-
got any of them.
I think if you got, well, you haven't got any kids that you know of.
No.
Oh, just joking. A book.
I haven't got a mum or a kid.
Oh, you haven't got a mum either.
No, she left-
Fucking
she
hell,
left me.
lose. Yeah.
She left him. Took his kid as well.
It's weird, that, isn't it?
You were a shagger at 8, weren't you? You said you was a flyer.
She left her 4, mate.
4.
Yeah. She looked at me and thought, I'm not feeding that cunt. Fucked off.
You've done all right.
Mom! Pick on me, Mum!
There'll be a bucket of water on your window tonight. Spotify playlist in. Oh, God. So you've been here all week?
I've been here all week. Arrived on, I don't even know what day it is now. What is it? Sunday?
Said Tuesday, yeah.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So, yeah. So I'm going to do the gig tomorrow and then I'm going to drive home tomorrow night. Because one of my children apparently is having a birthday on Tuesday, so
Oh,
I'm
selfish
expected to be there.
bastards.
I am.
Where are you from?
Well, I'm originally from a place called Dunkeld in Perthshire. Lived for the last 30 years in just outside Edinburgh.
All right.
And but gave up my house in September, so I don't live nowhere now.
Just free spirit.
On the road.
Spirit,
On the road, baby.
Going to Australia for the Perth, Adelaide, Melbourne comedy
Oh, we were talking
festivals.
about that last week, wasn't we?
So we'll do that. And then I'm going to buy a motorhome.
Oh, are you? Ooh. And then
And
you're on the
live in
road.
day, yeah.
Yes.
And then if I don't like it, then I'll sell the motorhome.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or I'm going to marry Dylan Moran. So.
I thought you were going to say that fucking...
No, sorry, or Dylan. Yeah.
That little rat. He's not being...
get much out of me.
I mean, poor old Dylan Moran doesn't know this yet, but yeah.
He's not being my stepdad.
You do fit in as one of my children because all mine are gingers as well.
yeah.
So yeah.
Fucking hell, that's unfortunate. The dad ginger.
Eh?
The dad ginger.
No. It's, well, weirdly, their dad, he had dark hair, but when he grew a beard, he was ginger.
Oh, that happens a lot. Do you have that?
A little
That's
bit.
an Irish thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's big at the
So
minute. So you
black
can't
hair
really
and
see much.
ginger beard.
Yeah, that's a...
Weird.
Yeah. Was he Irish?
No. He was an alcoholic white beer.
Oh, Irish then. Close enough.
Yeah, same thing, innit? Might as well have been.
Sorry to my Irish friends. You know I love you all.
I say it's okay.
I'm going to get
No,
fucking
absolutely.
killed. I go fucking dumping on Belfast. Fucking kill you, mate. Oh, dearie me. Lovely stuff.
Fun and bloody games, innit? Oh.
So it's been chaos here all week.
Do you know what? It's been
Sound.
all right. The shows have been, because we're creeping into Christmas gigs, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they've been all right, haven't they?
Yeah,
They were
no,
a
they've
bit
been fine.
feral at one of them last night
Yeah.
because the football was on. That was a ball ache because the audience is literally watching a show and watching the football. You can fucking see them.
Wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Fucking
I did the last one up here. I was closed up here. And because Paul had already gone on stage downstairs, so I was closing the show as in, you know.
Oh, wrapping up.
Yeah. So I was like, thanks very much for coming. And I was like, because Liv had said, oh, can you just close that show? And I was like, yeah, no. I said, oh, fuck it, we'll just stay then. Do you know what I mean? I said, unless anybody wants to go and see the match. And does anyone know the score? And the whole room went 1-1. I was like, how the fuck? You've been on a comedy show all night, so how the fuck do you know? So they all knew the
the
score
phones,
on
yeah.
the phones, so yeah.
Just go and watch this shit.
Yeah, make it.
Watch the...
Comedy Club
I
should
suppose.
confiscate the phones on the way in.
Yeah.
Stick it on the cameras and that.
There's comics that do that, like
Yeah,
big ass comics, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's like, what's it, Chris Rock and people like that.
Sure.
Yeah,
when Dave Chappelle was here, he was really strict about phones being in the room at all. Anytime anyone had a phone out, his security team were
Yeah.
on it straight away. Yeah.
Do you know what? There's a bit of me that does go, fucking just live in the moment. Just enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? Looking through something whilst, yeah.
Someone was filming me on the front row here once, and fucking... Everything's recorded anyway. I mean... You're getting a better view by just what you're on the front row. You don't
Yeah.
need to watch this back.
And whenever it's like people that film fireworks, you're kind of going,
Oh,
when
come
are
on.
you ever going to watch that? When are you going to go, I must just watch that fucking fireworks display again on my phone?
Well, anyone who enjoys fireworks are fucking simpleton anyway. It's fucking lights.
Right, steady.
Go fuck yourself at the lights. Shut up.
Very expensive lights. It is just like fucking setting light to money, isn't it?
It's just fucking madness.
Yeah.
See, I have a dog as well, and being a dog owner and anyone that has dogs hates fireworks. It just sends them west completely.
Well, that's the only benefit for me. Because
Driving the dogs mad.
Yeah.
my dog.
Because I hate dog owners.
I love it when you just commit wholeheartedly to a whole group of people completely.
No, I hate dog owners.
discriminating.
Absolute smug cunts. So like, they started giving them surnames and that now. And mate, go and fucking wash your hair,
That's the
mate.
vets that do that, don't they? They give them a fucking name of their thing.
Fucking gimps, lad.
Oh.
Fucking putting little pajamas on at Christmas. Fuck off, mate. Fucking. Can't wait for the fucking 14-year life expectancy to kick in, you cunt.
I always made the point, it's always dog owners that find dead bodies.
It is.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Whenever you saw somebody on a walk with a dog found a fucking woman in a canal.
Such a cliche way to go, isn't it?
Why are you walking your dog in a canal? You know what I mean?
Because they're fucking idiots. Like,
It's fucking Spotify playlist on.
it's like people that don't follow their sat-nav to the rule. Drive through riverbeds. Couldn't have said it was left here.
That'd be mad, that, wouldn't it? Walking through like a forest with a dog and just seeing a fucking body there, wouldn't it? Crazy, that.
Have you ever seen a dead body?
No.
No? Yeah.
Me nana died in front of me with.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, we got
Oh,
that.
right,
Yeah.
Yeah, not just saying. Not
Not like I mean, like, not like I've just just seen a dead body.
just there for ages as well, and you're just like, once it's like, well, it's a bit boring now, isn't it? Yeah. Now it's happened.
Yeah, my gran was there for like 6 hours after. Like, someone just want to take her away now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a kip anyway.
Yeah. It's weird, like the first hour or so, it's nice, isn't it? Because obviously, you got to see them go and that and whatever. But then when it's like 6 hours in and you're fucking pissed,
I know,
and you're just still there, and you're just like, should we call the?
And then
coroners?
they go like fucking marble.
Yeah, I know. It's horrible, isn't it? Yeah, it's like, oh.
And I think as well, because we're influenced by so many horror movies and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Remember the first dead body I saw, and my kids wanted to come with me. It's fucking weird. Anyway, to try and make it better.
Was it? They died in a bed, or?
No, so it was a friend of mine killed herself. Of course she did. But my kids had absolutely decided they wanted to see her, which is the weirdest thing, right? But I couldn't come up with a reason why they shouldn't. Do you know what I mean? Because they kept saying, we want to see her, we want to see her. And I was like, you can't see her. And they were like, why not? And I couldn't think of, other than, wouldn't you be scared? And I genuinely did say that. I was like, wouldn't you be scared? And then my son was like, why would we be scared of Chris? I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a good point, well made. And then I asked her mum, I was like, do you think it'd be weird? And she was like, no, So I took my two kids to see my friend. But why? By way of kind of going, oh, just make it. And I'd never seen a dead body before. And I was just like, and I was shitting myself. My daughter brought bloody custard creams to put in the coffin because they were her favourite biscuit. They were having a day out.
You could have sold tickets.
I was like, honest. So I was trying to be so calm and collected whilst absolutely shitting myself and thinking that I was going to scar them for life. They didn't know what I was walking into. And then I came in, so by way of kind of trying to show them it was fine, because it fucking wasn't fine. It was like, I went in, kind of leaned into the coffin and kissed her head, and I was kissing the marble kitchen top. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I usually sniff off them.
Would have been better if she had a line or something on her. Fucking hell, it'd been easier. But yeah, it was. But it does show you, doesn't it, how much we're kind of influenced by all that. So it was all my insecurities, all my fears, all my ingrained prejudice, everything. Yeah. Whereas the two of them, they said goodbye to somebody that they loved, and it wasn't weird and it wasn't freaky. And I kind of go, yeah, we should, because we do that thing. It's like going, oh no, you can't let the kids see, or the kids mustn't know about. And we get, I think we keep kids away from loads of things, so we think they won't understand. In fact, I learned more from my kids doing that because they just were just so much more accepting of it.
If you get them young enough, these horrors.
Then it's just second nature. Trauma is your best friend. Stop banging on about it.
You can't protect them from the world.
No, of course you can't. But we kind of keep doing that. That's what the internet's trying to do. And they'll try to protect everybody. Oh, my mental health. Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
Oh, Charlie's your best friend. That's great.
Where are you going to Australia then?
I'm going to it's Perth, Adelaide, and Melbourne. So it's Perth Comedy Festival, Adelaide. Perth starts end of January to the middle of Feb. Then you go from there to Adelaide for a month, and then Melbourne for
When
a
does that
month.
start?
I fly on the 17th of January. I think it starts on the 20th, 19th or 20th of January.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
So yes, I'm doing the
Nice
best
sun
of
as well.
yeah, summertime. So I'm doing the best of British with. So get this for a fucking lineup. So Kerry Marks and Andy Askins and me doing the best of British.
Nice.
In Adelaide, John Lynn is joining us.
Oh, John Lynn. The
And
nicest
then-
voice in showbiz.
Oh, yeah, and
John
very
Lynn.
easy on the eye.
fit
And
as fuck.
then Melbourne, Tom Stade is joining us.
Oh, the
So
legend.
I'll
Killer.
say my goodbyes when I leave because I doubt I'm coming back.
They're good.
That'd be great.
Good
Yes,
night
it's really
out
good
fodder.
fun.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do my solo show as well on top of that. So,
Sweet. That's very nice.
Where's your favourite place to travel to do comedy?
do you know what? Ireland, I bloody love it.
Yeah?
I love Dublin. Really is.
Oh, I've never
It
got
is.
there.
I don't know what. I love Dublin. I love Liverpool. I love Glasgow. Kind of Newcastle. I don't know. There's something just. I think kind of the really.
They're all similar cities, really, aren't
Yeah.
they?
A trauma. Well, do you know what I mean? I think there is a sort of correlation between areas that have been traditionally kind of,
Forgotten about.
Shit on,
forgotten about
yeah.
shitholes,
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
deprivation, poverty.
That's when Scotland had the referendum. To,
Yeah.
You know, I said, can we join Scotland?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
really
yeah,
would. The Northern Liverpool, Manchester, just join them.
Yeah.
Fuck everyone else down. You just head to the map.
No, absolutely. But then you'd have to have Nicola Sturgeon. She is a fucking.
Have you
nippy
noticed though,
little
even,
cunt.
even on like TV shows, Game of Thrones kind of style, like movies, it's always the North and the South, isn't it? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and the North are always, North are always like, you know, the fucking.
You bastard.
Well, what was that? 'Cause it was it Rob? No, it was Freddie Quinn put up something yesterday, and it was really telling. So the comedy website called Chortle,
Yeah, I see that,
you know,
yeah.
and it does. I mean, its purpose is to kind of report on what's happening within the industry across the UK. And the boys sold at a 10,000 arena, and
Not
it
even a
didn't
mention.
get a mention.
Yeah, it's mad.
And it's just, you kind of go in. You want to not believe that people are that biased or discriminating.
It's obviously intentional.
And
Obviously.
you want to think it isn't, but you kind
Yeah,
of
you-
why
you
is,
don't want to,
why
but
is
yeah.
it? Yeah, you don't want to think that
Because obviously the industry's getting put back into comics' hands.
But you're just
And people are going to lose a lot of money when it happens.
Yeah.
People behind the screens who don't go on stage.
Oh, of
performers,
course.
You know, that's
Well,
what it is. It's all money, isn't it?
well, it's the bit of gatekeepers, the commissioners, the
Yeah.
agents. I mean, more
Even
and more.
TV though, TV.
Yeah, of course they are, because they're becoming completely and utterly obsolete.
TV comedy now is fucking absolutely garbage.
Obsolete. And
Terrible.
also because the TV, I mean, it feels
So
like they've gone
saturated.
into. Well,
It's
it also,
fucking shocking.
It feels like
family
TV's
friendly shit.
And it feels like TV's gone into some kind of warped parallel universe because they're always trying to make programs for 18 to 25-year-olds. 18 to 25-year-olds have not been watching terrestrial television for
Have you seen how
20
many boxes
years.
they've got to tick before a show goes on
Yeah.
there? Like, it's like
Well, listen-
everything has to go through lawyers and everything before it's on.
I've always said about television, it's like doing comedy with one hand tied behind your back.
Yeah.
Because
You never
you
be true to
can't.
yourself.
No.
Yeah.
And then people don't then go and see somebody that's on television and then go and see them live and then go, oh, I mean, you kind of, it's like anything on Britain's Got Talent. I think if you try to be, and I'm not slagging the comics that have gone off it, you know,
No, it's-
some done really, really
anyway,
well and
yeah.
deservedly so. But you can't go, because I've been asked to do it, and loads of other comics be asked to do it. No point in me going on Britain's Got Talent to do material that I could do material that is safe and friendly and all this
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
not-
stuff.
it's not
It's not
offensive.
who I am.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And so the fan base that you get from that is not who you want to garner as a fan base.
Yeah.
So
and,
people need
and then
to.
your career have to change because
You're
if
basically
you do
lying
well,
to them.
Yeah, if you do well, then the rest of your career you'd have to write for them. You know what I mean? If I went on Britain's Got Talent, I'd just get off my fucking face and just tell that Simon Cowell what he is. Say, you fucking divvy.
Yeah. I do find it quite
That's your
interesting though.
talent.
Was it not?
In a nappy.
But it is a.
Come in juggling.
With a big fucking milk bottle full of fucking vodka and a nappy, and I just say you're a sausage.
But do you know what
Can
thing
you
is?
please make that?
Do you know what I do find terrifying though? And I have no opinion on him either way. It makes no odds. Dave Williams, it was on that. That he referred to somebody as a cunt. Yeah. But in a private conversation, how many? I mean, we're doing it now in a live podcast about people. Do you know what I mean? It's like, what is that the level we've got to that you can't make? And we know that they are. Some people that
just give
into that.
reactions. It's that.
But that can have an impact on someone's career.
It's just social media now. Going against the grain and causing riffs like that. It's like people live for it. It's like
I think we don't call enough people cunts. I think that's where the problems are lying.
There was this act on years ago.
Cunt. And you.
And you. And they all know actual cunt with a cunt in the room is me. I think you'll find.
2 for 1.
Why is it so offensive? Cunt the way it comes when it's so nice.
Exactly.
Oh, it's aesthetically fucking...
Yeah.
There's an act on once, fucking dog shit, like, just shit puns on objects and that. Don't do it anymore. I was like, fucking stay this cunt here. And me and my mate are just like, fuck me. And he's doing hack 80s stuff, hack 90s stuff. He's like transcended hack for me. So we're just slagging him off and that. And you're guessing the joke when he's got a prop out. Ripping into it. It's a bit tight, really, but fuck him. And at the end of the game, he comes up and he goes, "All right, lads," and he goes, "Oh, nice one." Picks up his dictaphone. Oh shit!
Oh, I've heard that. Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna.
Yeah. I love things like that. I love it. You find out.
I know it happened once in the stand. I wasn't there. Just got told about someone was slagging this act off, and they went.
Yeah.
And pointed at the dictaphone, and then they all chimed in and just made it sound like a joke. Do you know what I mean? Like,
it's like
he is really shit, isn't he?
And then started to be then nice to him because it's recorded.
Awful. They need selling though.
Well, I think there's not
comic.
enough.
Do you remember the comic from years ago? I think he passed away on the circuit, but he went on. I think it was Baby Blue in Liverpool. Do you remember it? That comedy club?
Yeah.
And I'm sure he just went on stage with the hammer and nail.
Incognito. Yeah.
You did it in tribute to him, didn't you?
Yeah. So the night
he was fucking brilliant.
He was brilliant.
He was brilliant.
The night
he got barred from all.
Yeah, he just didn't give a fuck though, did he?
The night that he died, I was on at the stand in Edinburgh, and he nearly got barred from the stand because he'd hammered a nail into the cowboy. And it's a painting, right?
And hung his jacket up, didn't he? That's what he
hung his jacket up. But as tribute to Cogs, so I went out that literally he just died, and we were all devastated. But, you know, fucking
legend.
Work's work. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I love you, Cogs, but I'm not fucking giving up a gig for you. But I did. I went out with a hammer and nail, and I hammered it, and I did do it in a way kind of going. He got fucking nearly sacked for doing this first time, and I'm just about to hammer it. So I hammered it into the painting again. Yeah. So, but yeah, it was. Yeah,
and he was brilliant, wasn't he? Yeah.
I mean, but again, you know, a basket case. And do you know what I mean? It's like unpredictable.
True to what he wants to do.
And sometimes he was brilliant, but sometimes he was a cunt.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But that's the thing about comedy. It doesn't attract normal people, and it shouldn't. Yeah. There's something all a bit damaged and deranged about all of us. And but it is. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? In a good way, you know. But I think this kind of trying to sanitize and everybody be nice and kind, and you know, in the green rooms are all kind of a green room charter. No. I don't feel safe if I'm around normal people. I need people to be a bit fucking mental.
I've always felt a recluse me in green rooms, me. Like I've never been able to jump in chats, lick promoters' asses. It's just not about it at all.
I'm
just here just to fucking do this, and hopefully it goes well. And if it doesn't, I don't care.
I love a line-up when you kick in with
that's what was lovely about last weekend, wasn't it? I look at the line-up.
You and Alfie and
that's what Alfie was saying. It was like sort of triple threat. It was a nice green room. It was a great gig. We all watched each other. Every single gig, we all watched each other, and then we all went and got absolutely smashed. I mean,
that's a weekend.
That's your favourite thing about a gig, isn't it?
That's all I like is getting pissed with comics after a gig.
But that's again because
thing
there is
ever.
sort of, there's not a safety element, that's not all, but there's sort of a sanitisation has arrived around it. And you kind of, in green rooms now, you kind of going, where's everyone gone? Why is no one having a
That's why I
drink?
love it here. Just people just hang out even if they're not on.
Yeah.
People drop in.
People
And
just come in, they pop in
So-
here, like, which is good. Like, it's quite a pub, isn't it?
And that's not to say that and I'm not slagging people off that don't want to do that. If you don't want to do that, it is absolutely fine.
oh, I am. Fuck off.
But it is that kind of going, go and have another circuit where you're all nice and
Yeah,
good to each other. You
should
go and
be
have your
two circuits.
There should be two circuits. There should be.
That's a
there
shout.
should be.
Yeah. I'm
There
a
should be
dick
the
at night.
very prepared, sober, thoughtful, kind, never say a bad word about anybody circuit,
Yeah.
and then the rest
Cunts,
of us.
then the cunts circuit.
Proper bottom set people.
Right.
Fucking.
I don't think you've had a good night until you know you have to apologise to somebody the next day. It's not been a good night unless you have
haven't
to
got the fear.
apologise.
I do it on Twitter, just a blanket one. Like, sorry to anyone who might have seen me or whatever.
Oh.
I'll just do a blanket group
But
one.
also,
That.
but the irony is as well. I mean, but also I am nice to people all the time. Do you know what I mean? People
I'm
do-
a nice drunk. Alfie says, because when I get drunk, I always get over complimentary with him.
Mm-hmm.
And the next day I went, oh, I didn't call you an inspiration again, did I, lad? Fucking hell. So, did I get inspiration?
Inspirated by you.
Did I go inspirational drunk? I'm just fucking hell, lad. I'm sorry.
You got an 80 quid cash tip.
'Cause
Did you hear that?
Oh,
Who did?
Alfie fucking Brown.
fucking
£80 tip.
£80 cash tip for an
some
American.
American. He went,
Just went, you were funny.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then
Get
bless
back into
him,
stand-up,
bless
me.
him, he went and gave it to whoever that Angus Coots.
Oh, did he?
He slipped in his pocket. It was nice.
Any gigs for me? I
Dylan,
want
do you know
some
when you
tips.
went and got us beers? What was going through your mind that you only got me one?
One, I know. You know what? She's
I
got a
can,
point
go and,
there.
I can go and get some
You're
more
meant
if
to
you
be
want.
a big drinker.
Yeah, I'll go and
Yeah.
get some more.
Yeah, you go to the fucking shop.
Honestly, dude, because we don't actually need you. I don't know why we are here.
Yeah, he's a fucking
I'm
fraud.
joking, Dylan.
Dylan,
We
you're
love
fraud.
you very much.
No, I want a Snickers.
Oh,
No, I don't really want it.
Yes, please, mate.
yay.
Oh, Dylan, I would have a can of Diet Coke, please, because, watching me figure.
Do you know the fucking diets are worse for you?
I know.
Drink the full fat.
Yeah.
They're full of aspartame and all that kind of shit. They're not
Yeah,
good
they're
for
not
you.
good for you, like,
So
are they?
don't drink it. Get the fucking full fat bastard.
Can I have a full fat can of Coke, please?
Yeah, see.
Oh, just get a fucking beer, lad.
Exactly.
No, I can't do it again. Honestly, I've been drinking.
You working tonight?
Yeah, I'm back at work tonight. Thursday, Friday, Wednesday. No, I
Yeah.
have a day off Wednesday.
Did
Thursday.
No, I've drunk every night.
Have you? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But it's not just like a few social. I can't drink social. I'm all in. I'm an all in kind of guy.
Oh, okay.
I drink until I fucking go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
can't
I mean,
stop.
that is a problem because, the problem I have is I don't have an off switch.
Yeah.
And then I get to the point, so I get to a good drunk
Yeah.
where I know that I've had, and I'm, but then I get to the point where I don't think I'm drunk anymore and I go on to Bacardi to sober up. Because I think, I've had a bit too I'll have Bacardi to sober up. And then I think I'm sober and I'm absolutely not.
Yeah.
But then the thing I do here, and they do facilitate me hot water. You should stop facilitating me. So I go in and staff go, pint of Stella, and I go, yeah. And then I get to about 3/4 down and I go, just top that up. And then, so I just think I've had one pint, but it's the
That's
same
never-ending.
pint.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much I drunk because they just keep topping up the
Did
same
you grant
pint.
a genie a magic wish or something? Oh, Greenie, did you grant a magic wish? A never-ending glass of Stella, please.
It's what it is. You might as well just put a fucking intravenous drip in. Just feel like I was saying, wee!
Don't hook it up,
Yeah,
Jojo.
JoJo's here.
Do you know, like when you first start, like partying and stuff, you want to be like in the sense, like a big crowd, and
Yeah.
now I'm really like I just want to just have one friend, like one friend, myself. I just want, you know what I mean. I just want a quiet night. You know what I mean.
Well,
I'm not about the chaos anymore.
See, I have different. Yeah, I get that. And sometimes I just want to
at
go.
nightclub, by the way, so
Yeah,
it's tough, but
home from home,
it's because
But I like different kind of nights. So yeah, I like just a girlfriend and I just kind of sitting drinking a bottle of wine and chat. But then I like nights like fucking an after party. Then sort
It's
of
good to blow off
give you-
steam
yeah.
every now and then.
Yeah. Well, that's my reset button. I think just going a bit.
But it's just we do it 4 or 5 times a week. I'm just blowing off steam.
And then I do worry because I can't. Well, I don't worry, but I kind of go. My capacity for alcohol is extraordinary.
Yeah, same.
And I must be doing some damage, but I feel fine. I keep saying that because my kids were worried about me. And it was like, "Well, you take too much drug." I was like, "But look at me. Do I look ill?
Yeah.
I don't think I do. I look
I'd say
very well."
I always celebrate when I've been sick. Yeah. I'm like, right, that is all the poison gone now. Because I woke up on Saturday morning. Well, didn't sleep, but I had me sick. I went, fucking hell.
Yeah, got rid of all the shit.
I had a sick. I went, right, let's get on the cans.
But weirdly, I do wonky things like have reflexology. So then I drink loads of water, get all this kind of reflexology, and
Did they hurt it?
get rid of.
Get it like.
Yeah, they can because it kind of does link. People think you're mad, and I'm not. Well, I am mad, but no, there's a real kind of thought that the pressure points on your feet are linked to all your organs, so they can
right.
kind of it's all about
Is it
energy
Chinese,
and spiritual. Yes, but your body is incredible.
Yeah.
And so,
Oh, thank you, JoJo. You're not looking too bad yourself.
thanks, babe.
That's your mum.
Well established.
Well, yeah.
The relationship with my mum.
Yeah, true.
I kind of quite like all that spiritual stuff,
Yeah.
and so there is a thought process that.
I tried the cold water therapy stuff.
Oh, Wim Hof.
Yeah, I tried that for like 3 days.
I've had a couple of cold showers.
Yeah.
Loving your work.
It's hard, but
Oh, it's nice and cold
Oh,
as
this,
well.
Hey, thanks, mate.
How nice.
That's service.
Cheers,
Cheers,
darling.
chin,
Cheers. Cheers.
Chin.
Yeah, I tried the cold water therapy stuff, the cold showers, and you know what? If you can brave it when you're hungover as well, you can just go fuck it and just get in a cold shower. It just changes your mood.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Like proper.
But I'm
shit.
a firm believer in things. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bodies are incredible, and nature and all this kind of stuff. And I think there is something very much in there.
Walking
kind of just
on grass.
going back grounded. Yeah, bare feet on grass. Yeah.
That's what I think. Maybe human nature is like the humans that have disconnected from nature. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I think
we need to be set free sometimes.
And that is why when I slept on my hanging basket and got soil all over my face, I was just reconnecting with nature.
Yeah.
I didn't lose my key. I didn't want to wake you up. I was reconnecting with nature.
Like when I was in my neighbour's garden and she caught me, I was reconnecting with nature. I promise.
What was it called again? Rhiannon.
I'm not saying it again.
What was it now?
No, because you haven't spoke to me since. I was speaking about my neighbours on this and said my name and I was on a rant one night and I just thought it's a public episode. So someone sees it and gets sent and then now they haven't spoken to me for a week.
Oh, really? But then people are too sensitive.
Yeah,
Go
fuck them.
themselves.
Yeah, fuck you. I wasn't. I was reconnecting with nature.
Oh, yeah, he has been nicking the washing though off the washing line.
What, sniffing knickers? Is that
No,
what you're
reconnecting
doing?
with nature.
But again, do you know, apparently that's a thing on the internet. Women send their dirty knickers to men.
Yeah.
But apparently you're meant to smell your own smells. That's a bit step too far for me. But yeah, it's all this kind of interconnected. I think things are too manufactured and artificial. And
Every woman should be doing that.
Yeah.
Men
Well,
are
people drink their own piss.
Yeah, men are weird. They'll pay for anything, like use knickers and that.
In
If I was a woman, I would be 100% doing that. If anyone wants any of my used boxes, just give me a shout, mate.
But I suppose it's like the same way
We both know someone is going to message you and want to buy your undies.
Well, without tending.
But the
Would
thing
you
is,
really?
I don't understand other people enjoying other people's smell. Do you know what I mean? I like my own smell. I like the smell of my own farts. But you do. You don't. I don't mind my own body odor or any of that. But other people's is minging. But so I don't know why people would buy somebody's.
It's just like a sexual fucking
That's
fantasy, isn't it?
that's childhood trauma that's been turned into something else.
Yeah.
Like Daffo.
Why? What happened to you when you were younger?
I mean, I don't. I'm fine.
Oh,
I'm totally
I
fine.
thought you was in bed
I
spooning
never
your
believe
dog on
anyone that
Instagram.
says they're fine, Dylan. I'm very mistrustful. Oh, I'm fine. No, I've never had any trouble. I think if you haven't been through shit, you need to go through shit. It'll make you a less dull person.
Yeah, I've never met a normal sound tech who plays games on the internet.
Yeah.
with kids.
Thanks, lads.
To all.
Yeah. Trauma is king.
It is.
Trauma is king. Get that in a cup.
Do you reckon you'll ever stop drinking? Do you reckon you ever stop the lifestyle?
Do you know what? Again, wanker alert. If I don't feel like a drink, I don't have a drink.
Yeah.
So I never force myself to drink. If I want to drink, I have a drink. If I don't have a drink. So if I don't want to drink and that feeling continues, then I won't have a drink.
I'm very bad with
But if
peer
I
pressure.
still want a drink, I'll have a drink. No, I'm not. Yeah,
I'm bad with peer pressure.
No.
Yeah, I am.
You get older, you don't. I used to be, but not anymore. If I don't want to drink, I don't want to drink.
Yeah.
And like you just get called, oh come on, you're like you get, and it's again that fear of missing out. You're like, oh, you're letting the team down.
But I can still
Well, they say
stay
stop
out.
being gay, and you're like, what?
I know. But because of coffee, I don't have to drink sometimes. I can just stay out a lot.
On the coffee.
Yeah.
But even just, I can be sober and stay out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if the company's right, innit?
No, people do my head in.
is.
I've got to be on a level.
You've got to be on it.
People do my fucking head in, mate.
Sometimes with some gigs, I always think I need to be one drink ahead of the audience.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Last Thursday when I had a gig in Manchester, that was the first time I was pissed on stage. Like, fucked. And it was horrible because it was like, I just need to get this done.
Yeah.
You know, instead of wanting to enjoy it, I just was like, I need to get this done.
No,
If you phone it in, then you can sometimes
Get back on it.
but also that there's a sort of sense of being out
Yeah.
of control if you're pissed. In fact, Garrett Miller and I were talking about that at the party because the last time we gigged together was the Frog and we did the afternoon show, went to the pub, had 4 pints each, and Colin was shitting himself. He was like, "You're drunk." I'm like, "No, we're not." We went on stage and both of us were absolutely tip-top. I was like, "You underestimate." He's like, "I've just never seen you drink that much before a gig."
Yeah.
I was like, "Well, I'm fine."
Yeah.
But I wouldn't do it pissed. But,
Yeah.
But 4 pints doesn't make me pissed.
Just
which-
having an afternoon like that and a few drinks and stuff,
Very
it just
expensive.
sets your mood though, doesn't it? And that's that. I think having a good gig on stage is what kind of mood you're in as well. You know what I mean? 100%.
But then I think there is a kind of a prejudgment or an assumption that if you drink, then by default, then you're not capable.
Yeah.
And that's not true. I know loads of very capable alcoholics.
Wait till you see us. Wait till you see us on our live show because we've got nothing planned, so we're just gonna get pissed.
Exactly. But then, yeah. So, yeah, I don't think you should follow that you've had a drink so you can't be professional. I think that's absolute bollocks.
90% of the time I'll have 2 max before we go on.
Yeah. Oh, no, I won't
then
be pissed
catch
before.
up.
Do you know what I mean? I usually either have 1 pint before going or I'll take a pint on stage. Do you know what I mean?
We went to a pretty wanky bar in Edinburgh, didn't we? I mean, it was out the one with the picklebacks.
Oh, nightcap.
Picklebacks.
Picklebacks.
Yeah,
Oh, that was so funny.
You had to flirt your way in.
I did absolutely with the guy that called the different Gino, and it wasn't. I got
Gino!
Gino.
Me
Let me in,
He
Gino.
was like, "Oh, Gino, have you worked here long?" We've just been at the club next door. I'm a comedian.
Fucking worked though, didn't it? His name wasn't even fucking Gino.
the way you went, because he came in. He went, "Why have you been calling Ryan Gino?" His name's not Gino. What the fuck? That was a bit pretentious, that bar.
But that
it was nice,
pickle,
though.
it was nice, especially because we didn't have to pay for any of the drinks.
Oh, that was a good surprise. Someone just
Yeah,
went,
somebody paid for all the drinks for us.
Why? Because you were at the show.
No, because I don't know why, actually.
like a 75 quid round.
Yeah. But I've been raving about these pickle bags all weekend, and I kept every time I was like, "Tell them about it," and everyone was like, "Oh, you got to have a pickle bag. You got to have a pickle bag." And poor old Lauren's face, she was just like, "We had the pickle bags. I love them. You were fine."
Yeah,
Lauren, she was just like,
What is
I
it?
thought she was going to be sick.
It's
It's bourbon and then pickle vinegar. So you drink a shot of bourbon and then pickle
bang,
vinegar.
bang. Nice, you know.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Pickle vinegar's well nice.
It's so nice.
The bourbon I could take or leave, but the
You can either
pickle
bourbon,
juice-
whiskey, or tequila.
Yeah.
Leave the burger.
Tequila's my tequila's my drink.
Orny, yeah. Got to be good
Rummy.
tequila though. I can't
Yeah.
do all the cheap tequila in some
Cheap
bars.
tequila. No,
Oh.
Right you off.
Yeah.
What was that? Was that going round on the after party? There was tequila shots or something.
Well, it's fucking everything, wasn't there?
I
had a
But there's
cigar.
there's the
There's a Jose Cuero. I think
what's
it's
the
called.
black
That's
one?
probably the best one.
black tequila.
Oh, Patron.
Oh, that is absolutely.
They've discontinued that.
Why?
The black coffee one.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
Binty's got,
Yeah.
Binty's got crates of it at home. Because he's a weirdo, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a weird hoard, and he went, "Oh, that's been discontinued. That will go up in value."
And now he's like made 10 times his money.
I mean, he's actually very wise, but
He's made 10 times his money, and you lost on the Morocco game. All your money. And Binty's the weirdo.
I know.
What are you after there, Dave Rice?
No, a gig. I want a tip.
Vinny's a weirdo for making really sound investments that will make him a lot of money. Yeah, what a wanker.
Guy who sleeps on a broken bed is giving a multi-millionaire shit.
I generally
Never changed, Jamie. Never changed.
I generally slept on a plant pot the other week.
Why?
Why?
Because I'd left me key and didn't want to wake my mum up because she goes mad, and I thought I'll use this the hanging basket.
Yeah.
I thought I'll
You
use
know,
that as
just
a
leave your
pillow.
door open.
So is that why you slept in the soil?
Yeah, that's why I had to say.
This is why we never. Everybody always thinks I'm weird. So every house I've ever lived in, I've never locked the door.
Yeah, my mum's
Because-
dead paranoid
Other,
on that.
yeah,
But
always doors are always open.
Yeah, same.
it was. I mean, it sounds like one of those. When I was growing up, but when we there was a row of 4 of us. All like the families got on and everything, so we're in each other's houses all day, every day. But obviously, people move on and die in that. So now it's like we don't really know the neighbours. So yeah, it's just like look.
But I mean,
And then when you walk into your neighbours now, you're like, I'm just reconnecting with nature.
I always think though, if someone's going to
Why do I
burgle,
turn into Johnny
someone's going to
Vegas?
burgle your house, they'll burgle your house whether they have a fucking key or not. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it just makes life so much easier not to have to remember keys if you just leave the door open.
Oh, I always remember my key.
I always lose keys as well.
Yeah.
I think I always give them to people.
I know. That's how I lost mine.
Yeah.
That's on a
What
windowsill
does that
somewhere.
mean? Time. Shut the fuck up. Is that why didn't you just tell us shut the fuck
Why
up?
didn't you just say
Yeah,
that? You
like-
still need time.
Look at that old time professional.
Hey, you work on our fucking time, mate. You don't tell us.
I'm just letting you know.
I'm
trying
letting
to
you.
not
I'm
to
letting
disrupt the
you. No. But we're not finished.
You just can go ahead. And just,
Hey.
I'm having a great time.
I'm telling you that
Let me tell you.
we're finished. So yeah, we finished.
I know.
Although, yeah, because I need a piss and a fag. Piss can
I
mum.
need a ciggy, yeah.
Piss can mum needs a piss and
That's-
a fag.
Episode title: Piss Can Mum.
Champion. Hey, the diet of champions. A nice beer and a fag. Innit? I'll join you.
Yay, lovely.
Hey, I've been 1 day sober, but you know what? Fuck it. 'Cause guess what? We don't make plans yet.
No
And trauma
plan.
is king.
Trust the process. Trust the madness. That's what we say.
Absolutely. And everyone else is a cunt.
Yep.
Nothing to plug. Fuck off.